So maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I have this card deck called the Oblique Strategies that was invented back in the 70s, 1975, from Brian Eno and Peter Schmidt. Brian Eno is an electronic musician, been around forever, one of the pioneers. I think he's in his 70s now. And I thought it would be interesting to force myself to open up the deck, first of all. Open up the deck, because you buy those things and you're like, oh, I'm never going to keep it. You know. So I'm going to open the deck and I'm going to use it in a non-traditional way. It's designed to help musicians get through those roadblocks when they're writing songs or recording songs, like, well, what do I do now? So these are oblique strategies to break through those blocks or hurdles or problems. And I was like, well, why can't we apply that to the yoga mat as well? So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and just pick it. And this is also a challenge to me to use these oblique strategies as part of the theme of today's practice. And for the next, today's the first week, I'm going to do this for 7 weeks. So for the next this class and the next 6 classes, to use a random thought, a random concept, and weave it into what we do here, the work that we do on our mats, on the mat and off the mat. And I'm just going to pick, and some of them are really strange, because I looked at the deck once I opened it. I was like, will this work? Okay. This one just simply says reverse. So today's class is going to be about reversal. So first of all, that means come to your back instead of child's pose. And everybody take a brick and place it in between your shoulder blades and one underneath your head. And if you don't have bricks, I'm coming with bricks. And we're going to work on a heart opener, because that's a reversal from how we typically start out. So place one block kind of where your bra starts, in between your shoulder blades, and then one underneath your head. Yeah, the long way underneath your spine, yeah. And feel the brick as it presses into your spine. Let your shoulders fall open, yeah. Maybe this is an unusual place to be, an unusual feeling. And just notice. Notice where you begin to loosen. Where does your mind go? Maybe bring the soles of your feet together like Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet, press all of your toes into all of your other toes. And breathe. And put your attention on your in-breath, feeling your ribs expand as they press into the block underneath you. Put your attention onto your fingers. Notice each and every one of your fingertips. Bring your attention to your belly button. Notice how it rises and falls as you breathe in and breathe out. And notice your toes as they touch, as they press into one another. Wiggle them, know where your right pinky toe is and your left pinky toe. And breathe in and breathe out. Notice your in-breath ribs expand. Notice your out-breath as ribs contract. And where can you apply the word reverse into any roadblock you may have encountered? Maybe it'll take a 3-point turn. Maybe the alley is really narrow and you have to make a 10-point turn. But you always have the option of turning around, of reversing and choosing a new path. Breath in And breath out. Gently roll to your right hand side into a fetal position. Can you still keep your attention on the space where the brick was? Gently come up to a seated position, set the bricks off to the side. Downward facing dog. And you can always use the word reverse to mean come out of your default. So take a long dog, really long dog. Find that point in your down dog where it feels new, where it's a challenge, where it lights you up, where you're like, whoa, this is not where I usually am. Spend a couple breaths there. Spend a couple breaths, long, beautiful breaths, in a place of uncertainty, of exploration. Lift your right leg strong, straight. Dial your toes down and flex your back foot. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And if you'd like, flip your dog or stay. Take up space, press down to lift up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your left leg. Press out through your heel, toes straight down. Dial them down, look back, see your toes. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Feel right here. And if you'd like, flip your dog. Press down. Lift up, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands to your feet. Take ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows. Yeah. Press down through each heel. Soften your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Empty. Slowly in ragdoll, walk your way to the front of your mat. Come to stand, hands at heart center in a soft gaze. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Big breath in. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, high plank. Pause. Whatever your default is here in high plank, whatever you resist, whatever you hide from, explore that. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, chin out of your chest. Reverse your default. This breath is an opportunity to get real with what is, and be okay with what is. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 3 breaths. Big breath in. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Empty all that breath out. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Spread your fingers wide. Grip the mat so that I cannot lift your fingers up off the earth. Distribute your weight into your finger pads and ground down like earth. Breath in. Let it go. Breathe in, empty, soften your elbows. Take another big breath in, empty all the way out, bend your knees, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, long side body, bright fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. 3 breaths. At the end of your 3rd breath, bend your knees generously. Bring them down 2 inches off the earth. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Look up. Look back. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Up dog. Breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. 3 breaths. Set your gaze in between your big toes at the back of your mat. For some of us, the default is to go inward as we flow. Come out into the room, out into the space, out into life. Reverse your default. Breathe in. Empty all your breath out. Bend your knees. Float top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Get 2 inches higher, bigger. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Big inhale. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa flow. High to low. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. 3 breaths. Fingers spread wide, equal space between all fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Empty. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Last sun salutation A. Press down, reach up, breathe in. See what there is to see. Forward fold. halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump, top of your mat. Half lift, forward fold. Big toes come to touch, chair pose. Sit deep, squeeze. Send your hip creases towards the back of your mat. And notice what would be a reversal for you in chair pose. Would it be to sit a little deeper? Would it be to smile? Would it be to soften where you can soften? To love the burn of your thighs as you fire up your own body with your own power? Whatever it is, reverse. One more breath in, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, press down, lift up, breathe in, downward facing dog, right foot forward, warrior one. And explore your warrior one. Press your shin towards the fireplace. Bring your front knee over your front ankle. Can you bring your front thigh parallel with the earth? Yeah, go for it. Check it out. Press your shin forward, lower your pelvis, lower your hips down. Get into your front thigh. Lift the front of your pelvis to neutralize your pelvis, to bring it into a neutral state. Reach your fingers up towards the sky, look up, lift your heart, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Take a really long stance. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Press down through your right pinky toes. Press your front knee towards your left pinky toe. And if your knee comes past your ankle, take a longer stance. Yeah. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice the fire you create here with your breath, with your power. Look up in between your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Back where we were. Press your hip creases back, lift your heart. Sit 6 inches deeper. You've got this. You got it. Yes. Breathe in. Forward fold. Inhale. Long spine. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press all of your toes into the earth. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Hips high. Right foot, warrior one. Press down. Lift up, go back. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, lift your mind, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, go back. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit deep, squeeze. Press your hip creases back, lift your heart, pull your shoulder blades together, belly button in. Breath in. Press your hip creases back 2 more inches. You've got it. Breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press all your toes down. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Lift your right leg. Kick it back. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Open up. Flip your dog. Press down, lift up, reach up. Press your hips to the sky. Reach your bright fingers to the fireplace. Breathe in. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Press the right foot down. Yeah, lift your top foot. See your top fingers. Yeah, fire it up. Press down so much your top foot is weightless. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Strong. Straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and flip your dog. Reach your fingers to the front of the room. Get long through your fingers. Imagine they could touch the floor. Breathe. Side plank, left hand, center of your mat. Press down. Reach your top fingers towards the sky. Lift your top foot. Flex your top foot. Look at your fingers. See the ceiling. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Bring your back heel high over your back toes. Maybe you would take a little bit of a wider stance. Work your left foot towards Nebraska a little bit. Give your hips some space. Yeah. Squeeze inner thighs in. Heel over toes, toes at 12 o'clock. Yeah, lift from the inseam, shoulder blades together. Now press your front shin towards the fireplace. Press into me as I press into you. Breath in. Bring your pelvis down 3 or 4 more inches. Bring your hip level with your knee. Yeah, drop it down. Check it out. Feel it. Yeah, press into my hand. Press, 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 press. Breath in. Hands to heart center, revolving crescent towards the chakra wall. Left elbow to right knee. Keep squeezing inner thighs in. Fire up that back foot. Yes, lift your hamstring towards the sky. Open your wings. Yeah, breathe in. Breathe out. The work, stay low in your front thigh, open up to warrior 2. You got it. Open up to warrior 2. Yeah, stay low. Stay low. Gaze out over your front middle finger. I know it's been a while. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Up dog, press down, lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Stack heel over toe. Take a long crescent lunge. Long. Yeah, work to bring your pelvis down in line with your front knee. So really lower down, bring your front thigh parallel. Now lift the front of your pelvis to neutral, yeah, neutral. Press down through your front heel. And just notice your power. Shoulder blades together, belly button in. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent to Nebraska. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Keep lifting your back hamstring towards the sky. Open your wings. Hug in to expand out. Keep pressing your shin towards the front of the room. Breathe. Stay low. Keep your front thigh where it is, like molasses. Open up to warrior 2. Gaze out over your front middle finger. over ankle. Yeah. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Big inhale. Yeah, make some noise, sigh it out. Let all that stuff that comes up, that stuff, let it go. Breath in and breath out. Bend your knees. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit deep. Squeeze everything in. Skin to muscle to bone. Hug in. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist to the right. Sit deep. Hips lower than your heart. Send your inner thighs towards the back of the room. Internal rotation of your legs. Open your wings. Breathe. You have this. Breathe. One more breath right here. You've got it. Forward fold. Breath in. Breath out. And chair pose. Squeeze in. Press your hip creases back. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist towards Nebraska. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Spin your right lung under your left lung towards the ceiling. Squeeze in. Sit deep. Every breath is an opportunity to begin again. So begin again. And begin again. One more. Begin again. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Lengthen your spine. Plant your hands right here. And if you've never jumped back to a high plank, have fun with it. Jump back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down. Lift up. Breathe in. Down dog. Hips high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, breathe in and empty. Again. Bend your knees. Bend your elbows. Soften your elbows. Look towards your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. And come to stand. An eagle. Right foot presses into the earth. Left thigh up and over. Squeeze. Squeeze left leg up and over. Set your gaze. Find your spot that is not moving and hug in. Left arm up and under. And pull into center. Pull skin to your muscles, into your bones. And come out through your drishti. And switch sides. Right thigh up and over. Stretch your left toes out on the mat. Root down. Hug in. And hug into center line. Squeeze into center. The more you squeeze, the more you soften your knees, the more stability you find. And switch sides. Reverse your default. Maybe that means go deeper, squeeze harder. Set your gaze more fiercely. Pull in. Hug in. And release. Come back to standing. Take a breath in. Yeah, let it go. Begin again. Single leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest. Do we got another one? Get another one. I always forget the last eagle. There's something about it. Something about it. I always forget the last one. So make this your best one, whatever that means. Whatever that means for you. Maybe you have more fun with it than you usually do. Maybe you envision like your feathers on your back as you're a giant, beautiful eagle, fierce and mighty. Come back to standing. And now, single leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest. Really root your left foot down into the earth. Bring a buoyancy to your left leg. So you light it up, skin to muscle to bone. Take the yogi toe lock if you're working with that. Maybe you've never done it before. You're like, oh, I can't do that. Reverse that thought. Just try. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Kick out through your right heel. Bent knees are completely okay. Open your right leg out towards the chakra wall. Get tall. Expand up as you expand out. Shift your gaze. Turn your head. See your left thumb. Can you see the curtains? Can you see the sun rising? Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Airplane. Right leg. Kick it back. Arms back by your sides. Press them down like you're pressing into someone's hands. Lift from the inseam of your right tights. Shoulder blades together. Chin out of your chest. Breathe. Lift your back foot 1 more inch higher. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth. To a brick. Flex your back foot. Stretch your left toes out on the earth. Bring a generous bend to both knees. Work to grab your back foot, your back ankle for the bind, for Chapasana. The more you bend your standing leg, the more you bend your extended leg, the closer your ankle gets. And play with it. Maybe you try the brick on the higher setting, on the lower setting, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, check it out. This is time for exploration, not for defaults. Breathe. Join both feet on the earth. Come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. And begin again. Single leg raise, opposite leg, left knee into your chest. Root down to your right foot. Begin to pull in, belly button, bottom ribs, get tall. Take the yogi toe lock, grab your big toe, and reset, get tall, shoulder blades pull together. Kick out through your left heel. Open up towards Nebraska. Extend your right arm. Shift your gaze. See your right thumb. Come back to center. Fingers high, foot high. Airplane. Left leg comes back. Shoot it back. Arms back by your sides. Point your toes straight down towards the earth. Chin out of your chest. Breathe in. Drop your left hip 2 inches. Yeah. Breathe in. Pull your shoulder blades together, chin out. A baby cobra here. Breathe in. Press into my hands. Yeah. Breathe in. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand down to the earth, to that brick. Stack your top hips. Lift your back foot. Flex that foot, press your foot towards the sky. Lift your back foot. 3, yes. Breathe. Bring a generous bend to both knees. Both knees. And reach back. Grab your foot, grab your ankle. Bottom feet face 12 o'clock. Yeah, towards the fireplace. Yeah, now press down. Kick your foot into your hand. Yeah, kick your foot into your hand. Lift your heart towards the sky. Yeah, kick and pull. Send your gaze towards the ceiling. breathe in, stomp down, breathe in, stomp down, breathe in, release your grip, slowly come to stand. And reset with the breath. Breathe in, let it go. Dancer, right fingers high, left fingers ready to carry your foot. Stomp down through your right foot. Take a hold of the inside of your left foot. Yeah, open shoulder, open shoulder. Just thumb towards the sky. Yeah, open shoulder. Yeah. Now, stomp down through your standing foot. Root it down on the earth. Get tall. Kick your foot towards the sky. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Breathe. Get big. Take up space. Kick your foot. Pull your foot with your hand. Kick and pull and kick and pull. Hug in. Expand out. Come back to standing. And switch sides. Yeah, begin again. Root your left foot into the earth. Open, yeah, just like that. Pull your shoulder blades together. Get tall. Stomp down through your left foot. Kick your foot towards the sky. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Bring your back hamstring parallel to the earth. Put your toes on the ceiling. Kick and pull and kick and pull. And another big kick and pull. And switch sides. Root with your right foot. Yeah. Flex your back foot. What does that change? Yeah. What does that do? Does it bring more stability? Does it bring more presence? Makes dancer new. Lift your gaze. And switch sides. It is at the point where you begin to wobble and learn, and find out new things about where you are in space. Last dancer. And notice, flex your right foot. Resist your fingers. Pull in, express out. Beautiful. Come back to standing. Exploration, it's where it's at. Breath, breathe in and breathe out. Tree pose. Right foot presses into the earth, left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal pressure. Foot, leg, leg, foot, belly button in, bottom ribs in. When you're ready, spread your branches, open up, lift up, look up, look back. Close your eyes. And switch sides. Begin with rooting down, with hugging in. Find your non-moving spot and expand your tree. Lift up, pull in, close your eyes. Hands to heart center, and come to stand. Take a breath in. Make your way to the top of your mat. Let that breath go. Extended mountain, press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Jump back to a high plank, have fun with it. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one, right into it. Step, press, lift, reach up. Open up to warrior two, expand out. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, right side. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Keep stacking front knee over front ankle. Press front knee towards front pinky toe. Breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Warrior two. Stay low in your front thigh, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Keep your front knee soft. Reach your right fingers to the front of the room. Reach, reach, reach. Bring them down to the brick. Stack your shoulders. Left fingers reach towards the sky. Soften your knees. Breathe in and soften. Breathe in, soften. Left fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes towards Nebraska. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Bring the top of your head down to something. To the earth, to a brick. Take a really wide stance. Really wide stance. Walk your fingers back in line with your toes. Explore. Soften your knees. Whatever is coming up for you while you're upside down, leave it here on the earth. Leave it right here. Envision it coming out of the top of your head, sliding away, out into the room, off into space. Feel your fingers, feel your toes. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift, breathe in. Toe heel your feet in a little bit, press down, come to stand. Right foot, face it to the fireplace. Left foot halfway up your mat. Send your hips like headlights towards the fireplace. Press down through your heels, squeeze your inner thighs in, light up your core. Reach up, look up. Hinge forward. Long spine. Reach, 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 reach. Bring your fingertips down to the earth or to bricks to frame your front foot. Press down through your back heel. And soften over your right knee. Breathe. Twisting triangle. Left fingers to the earth or to a brick. They stay where they are. Reach your right fingers towards the sky. Get long through your spine. Spin your heart towards the sky. Look, see your right fingers. Breathe. Breathe again. And again. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, lift up, look up. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, move with your breath. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Breathe in. Extended side angle, left side, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Breathe. Keep breathing. Every breath, begin again. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Press into my hand. Yeah. Breathe in. Stay low in your front thigh, warrior two. You've got it. Yes. Reach up, reverse, breathe in. Yes. Straighten your front leg, soften your knee. Triangle, left fingers, reach, 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 reach. Bring them down to the brick. Stack your shoulders, reach your fingers towards the sky. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Let it go. One more. Breathe in. Right fingers bring you up to standing. Side facing wide angle forward fold to the chakra wall. Explore. Take a wider stance. Walk your fingers back a little further. Maybe this time you can use the brick on the lower setting. Whatever you need to do to get your head to a thing. Press your head into something. Press out through your pinky toes. Press your head down. Soften your knees. Breathe and soften. Breathe in and reverse the breath. Walk your fingers out. Long spine, halfway lift. Toe heel your feet in a little bit. Press down, come to stand. Left toes face the fireplace. Right foot halfway up, bring it around. Squeeze inner thighs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Right toes face, yeah. Squeeze, give your hips space. Bring this foot out a little wider, down a little wider. Yeah, press down through your back heel. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Hinge, reach forward. Long spine, reach, 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 reach. Frame your front foot with your fingers. Place them on a brick. Place them on the earth. Send your nose towards your left pinky toe. Soften. Press down through your back heel. Soften. Breathe in. And soften. Again, breathe in. Soften. Twisting triangle, right hand stays. Left fingers reach for the sky. Pull your hips towards the back of your mat, your head towards the fireplace and twist. Squeeze in, reach out with your left fingers. Breathe in. Let it go. Breathe in. One more big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Yeah, breath in. Let it go. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Chin out of your chest, pull your shoulder blades together. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides. Press your toes into the earth. Press your palms into the earth. On your next breath in, zip your two legs into one. Rise up, locust. Lift, strength of your back body. Press your legs out into my ankles. Press out. Yeah. Press your thoracic spine in. Lift your heart. Breathe in, rise 2 inches higher. Let your breath go. Breathe in, lift up. One more, breathe in, lift up, strong back body. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Locust, second set, rise up. Fly, hands, heart, feet, lift up. Flex your feet. What does that do? Press out through your heels. Flex your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. And begin again. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Squeeze. Knees in towards hips width distance apart. Flex your feet. Flex your feet hard. Press your feet towards the sky. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Rise up. Press your thighs into the earth. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Slowly release windshield. Wipe your legs from side to side. Floor bow second set. Grab your feet. Grab your ankles. Squeeze in. Lift up. Soften your forehead. Soften everything. Maybe you rock from side to side. You get your floor bow all the way over to one side. Maybe you get it all the way over to the other side. Keep squeezing knees in towards hips distance. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Come back to center. Release. Windshield wiper your legs. Yeah, breathe. Extend both legs out long behind you. Upward facing dog. Hands back by your low ribs. So check out, your up dog. Spread your hands just like in down dog. Fingers spread wide. Thighs lift, knees lift in up dog. Yeah, press down so much. Lift from your inner thighs. Yes. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. You got to get a quick camel in. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Toes tucked or untucked, yogi's choice. Fingers to the small of your back. Walk your shoulder blades together. Bring your chin into your chest as you lift your heart towards the sky. Reach back, find an ankle. Press your hips towards the fireplace. Lift your heart towards the sky. Soften. Soften. Press hips forward. Heart lifting. Soften. Come out of your camel slow, 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 slow. Sit back on your heels. Breath in. Breath out. And camel second set. Toes tucked or untucked. And soften. Soften into camel. Lift your heart. Go up and go back. Big, beautiful breath. Soften. Come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Then set up for bridge pose. When you get to your back, come right into bridge pose. Notice is your default to wait for permission to go into bridge. You know bridge. Come into it. We do this. I do this. I'm like, I don't do anything till the teacher tells me to. You miss the opportunities to explore. Every moment you're breathing is an opportunity for exploration, for curiosity. Lower down. Breath in and breath out. Second one, bridge or wheel. What will it be? What is your default? Rise up. Rise up. Send your power down, lift your power up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in. Breath out. And begin again. Bridge or wheel, rise up. Your Saturday, your beautiful sunny Saturday holds promise and wonder and joy. You're lighting that sparkler of everything right here. Fire it up, strike the match. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Big breath in. Big breath out. And right into it. Last one. Rise up, bridge, wheel, strike your match. Start your fire for your Saturday. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Touch in, tap in. Heart, belly, toes. Press the back of your head into the earth. And breathe. Taking a full body stretch. Reach your fingers. Reach your toes. Lift both legs up towards the sky and flex your feet. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your legs down 30 degrees. Then another 30 degrees. Flex your feet 2 inches up off the earth. Look at your toes and scissor kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Lower 30. Then another 30. Then 2 inches and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Lower down, legs 30. Then 60, then 2 inches, look up, see your toes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, legs back up, pull your knees into your chest. Take a breath in, let that breath go. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. To half pigeon right side. However you get there. Right knee to right wrist. And explore. Explore your half pigeon. Take it down to sleeping pigeon. And breathe. Downward facing dog. To half pigeon left side. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your back toe. Three-legged dog, kick it back. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for an inversion practice of your choice. We have plenty of wall space. We have plenty of space. So you could take waterfall pose with the brick at your sacrum. You can take traditional headstand. If you've never taken traditional headstand, I can talk you through it. Press down through your elbows, belly button in, bottom ribs in, squeeze my fist. Press up through your heels, flex your feet. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, press your tailbone towards the sky, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift your tailbone up, squeeze my legs, squeeze my arms. Yes. Press up through your heels. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, press down through your forearms and your elbows. Yeah, 80% of the work is in your forearms. Barely any at all in your cervical spine. Press up through your heels, yes. Breathe. Press down, press up. Upside down Tadasana. Mountain pose on your forearms. Breathe. Breathe. When you come down, do it with control. With control. Pull in. Pull in. Take child's pose. I would think so, yeah. Yeah, because the wall over here has soft spots. Roll over onto your back. Maybe take in a supine twist. Maybe take in a happy baby. Yogi's choice. Whatever movements you choose, you feel, you want, take them. This is truly your practice. And switch sides, whichever one you have not done, whichever movement you have not taken. And when you're ready, spread your feet out long on your mat. Get big, take up space. Palms open. Soften. Let your breath return to its natural pace. Let your toes fall wide. Let your eyes soften. Gently close. Notice your tongue as it falls away from the roof of your mouth. All of the energy that you've created, that you've renewed, you've refreshed. Let it flow on its own. Let it flow from the top of your head to the tips of your feet. And just notice. take in that big, beautiful breath, biggest one of today. Lion's breath out, make some noise. Again, breathe in, make some noise. And again, fire it out. Bend your knees. Slowly roll to your reverse favorite side. And cradle your head in your arms. And get present to the sounds, to your fingers, your toes, to your shoulders, your elbows, your knees. Slowly press yourself up to seated. With hands at heart center, eyes closed. Pressing finger into finger, sitting tall. And as you take this work off the mat and into your life, look for places where you can reverse. Where you change your mind, where you change your direction, where you change your path. And take a moment to get clear. And then reverse. We'll close with 3 ohms. Big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. The light and love in me bows and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.